What is up YouTube, HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys today because we're going to be taking a look at the next upcoming structure deck for the OCG TCG. This is Structure Deck Devil's Gate, or Structure Deck R Devil's Gate. Yeah, we're going to get another R Structure Deck, and no, it's not some more. It was, but it is Dark World. It is Grafa and all his friends. And fun fact, the monster on the cover of this is not Grafa. This is Rainbow. Yeah, this is Rainbow of the Dark World. Actually, I can tell from the kanji, because the kanji right here it reads Rainbow. It reads Dark World, Supreme Dark Overlord Rainbow, and it has all of the nice colors of the rainbow. Some brief history before we actually go on into more of the stuff attached to this structure deck. The archetype itself, known as the Dark World, I believe they're called Devil's World in the OCG. Oh, sorry, I need some help with my throat. These guys are basically all dark attribute fiend type monsters who were introduced in the later half of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and they've been in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for a long time. Like I said, this is our structure deck Devil's Gate because the structure deck has already had its first occurrence in the OCG and TCG. So late 2012, this structure deck first came out, and it featured Grafa, the Overlord of Dark World. No, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. I'm sorry, not Overlord of Dark World. Dragon Overlord of Dark World. And we thought he was the supreme card, but I guess not. Konami says otherwise. Rainbow is above all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. And there's tons of things that I've heard that are in this. And there was a sneak peek of this, but the translations were not out yet. So we have them now. So, why don't we go ahead and we take a look at these cards. So, of course, first off is, yes, we have Rainbow, the Supreme Overlord of the Dark World, known in the OCG as Rain, Devil King of Dark World. So, level 8, Dark Attribute Fiend type monster with 3k attack and 1800 defense. You can only special summon this card from the graveyard by returning one level 7 or lower Dark World monster you control to your hand. If this card is discarded by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 5 or higher Dark World monster from your deck to your hand, except for Rainbow, Supreme Overlord of Dark World. Then, if it was discarded by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Dark World monster from your deck or graveyard to either side of the field. Ooh, this actually can work out with Ceruli. I forget, he's one of the other Dark World monsters, but Ceruli had an ability where when it's summoned to the field, you force your opponent to discard from their hand, and when it's discarded by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon it to your opponent's side of the field. So, ooh, that's a pretty nasty combination to start off right there. This monster is, of course, oh yeah, it's a level 7 on the box art, but here it's a level 8. That's hilarious. Alright, let's move on. Oh, actually, no, I can't move on too far because Rainbow was one of the monsters in the Yu-Gi-Oh! And GX anime that did not get played, or he was supposed to be played and he never did. But some of the others did, and you'll see some of the others in the deck as well. There'll probably be reprints of them. First up is Dark World Puppet. Quick play spell. You're going to activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Target the 3 cards in any graveyard. Banish them, then discard one fiend monster. During your main phase except for the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one of your banished fiend monsters and add it to your hand. The artwork of this picture is actually quite interesting because that is Raiko, Hunter of Twilight Sworn, and that is Snow, Beige of Dark World. Yeah, that is very interesting. So I guess now the new pet on the block is Twilight Sworn Raiko, because Raiko is in a lot of the other Twilight Lightsworn cards. So it's very interesting to see this actually show up. Huh. Alright then. Obedient puppy. Next up is Grafa, Dark Dragon God King of Dark World, known in. Okay, so here his TCG name. Okay, is Grafa, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. While in the OCG he's going to be known as Grafa, Dragon King, Dragon God King of Dark World. So instead of King, they made him Overlord. Okay. He is a Dark Attribute Fiend type fusion monster, level 10, 2300 attack, 3200 defense. Requires one Grafa, Dragon Lord of Dark World, and one Dark Monster. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. When your opponent activates a normal spell / trap card or the effects of a monster quick effect, you can make that card's effect become your opponent discards one card. If this fusion summon card leaves the field by an opponent, you can special summon one Grafa, Dragon Lord of Dark World, that is banished or in your graveyard. Then each player discards one card. So basically, this is an upgraded form to Grafa, who is the Dragon Lord of Dark World. That was the boss monster from the original Devil's Gate deck. And they made it a fusion, so I wouldn't be surprised if they give him a fusion spell and try to pop in some fusion support. That's pretty cool though. Like I said, I work with amazing. Alright, next up is the quick play spell. This is Dark World Ascension. Quick play spell. You can only use this first and second effect of this card name once per turn each. During the main phase, fusion summon one fiend type monster from your extra deck by banishing fiend type monsters listed on the card from your field in our graveyard. If summoning a Dark World fusion monster this way, you can also discard monsters from your hand as material. During the main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand and discard one Dark World monster. So basically, it's going to play as their fusion support, like I said. And it can get any fiend type fusion monster. That is the thing. So I do believe, is there Desparia monsters that are fiend type? Because Dark World Desparia can be a thing. Should all Dark World can be a thing. Just off the fact that it's fusion. And you know how people love fusion, you know how fusion decks love counters. There's gonna be a lot of counters with this too. People are probably gonna side this in, or they're gonna side they're gonna main super polys and stuff to make sure that something like this does not touch the field at all, or they can take advantage of it being on the field. We do have reprints of Rainbow, Overlord of Dark World, Gold, Warlord of Dark World, Silva, Warlord of Dark World, Beige, Vanguard of Dark World, Brow, Huntsman of Dark World, Dark World Dealings, Gates to the Dark World Lightning, Grafa, Dragon Lord of Dark World. So, alright. I guess Snow is not in there. I think, what is Snow's original name? Is she the Beige of Dark? No, because there's already Beige. So, is she... I forget what Snow's name is fully. I just know she's from the Dark World. And she's the only female monster in the Dark World archetype along with that. But, yeah, that is all of the cards that are featured here, and I'm sure there's going to be some more stuff released later on to follow up with all of this. This is really amazing when you think about it, because Dark World, you know, I didn't think Dark World needed a boost. It did all the boost it needed, but Konami said otherwise. So yeah, this is what our next structure deck is going to be. So my full thoughts on it, just from what we are, this is going to be basically another archetype that's going to get fusion, which is funny because it did come from what they claimed is that they call it the fusion dimension. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V, when the cast went to that dimension, to the dimension of GX was classified as the fusion dimension. So because this archetype is part of that dimension and has parts, you know, and this was part of their series, it makes sense that they're going to have fusion support for an archetype featuring there. It's really crazy because I want to see what other stuff they would do with it and what other potential things can happen. So, with that said, let me know what you guys think about the new Dark World support. What do you think combinations of well-being. Can someone please check for me? Because I feel too lazy to check for me. Check on myself. What do you think? What Despair Dark World? Would that be a deck that could surface? Should all Dark World? And stuff like that. And is it possible to run that? Do they have fiend monsters as well? They probably do. Let's say they do. But if they don't, let me know in the comment section. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel as it helps out tremendously. You also hit the notification bell so you guys are informed of when I'm uploading more content to the channel. And there are social media links in the description box below. So if you guys want to interact with me via social media, you can definitely click on those links, as well as hit me up on Twitch at twitch.tv/HarpiePlayerJoe, where I will be doing more of my month of Sonic and doing some more Sonic games and probably finish some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in there as well. So till then, you guys, HBJ signing out. Take care.